And you see that in the account of Joshua, when Joshua crossed the Jordan River, and then they were told to build a memorial of 12 stones. So when your children ask in time to come, what do these stones mean? You're not going to forget to tell them. Don't forget to tell them what God has done. Those stones were to be a memorial for the children of Israel, for the coming generations, and it says, and that all the world may know. To be a witness for the coming generations and to the world. That's what we should be doing, raising up generations who are godly, who know what they believe, know why they believe what they do, and to be a witness to the world. And sadly, I believe most parents haven't listened to God's instruction. Most fathers are not the spiritual head as they should be. In fact, most fathers have abdicated their responsibility and left it to the mother to train children. Really, they both really left it to maybe the church that is failing them in many, many ways anyway. And ultimately, the responsibility for children lies with the parents. The responsibility for education lies with the parents. Ultimately, that's where it lies. Now, of course, you can delegate that responsibility to others, but ultimately, it's our responsibility. We're going to answer to the Lord for that one day. And I'm always reminded, my wife and I talked about this. We have 5 children and we have 16 grandchildren. But every child conceived in their mother's womb is a being who is going to live forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and you keep saying it forever and ever in heaven or hell. It's the bottom line. What does that say about our responsibility as parents? We better know what God says about how to train our children. Because when you look at those Israelites, after they crossed the Jordan River, they built that memorial. And Psalm 78 was telling them, fathers, teach your children so they'll not forget to teach their children. Fathers, teach your children so they'll not forget to teach their children. Build this memorial of 12 stones to remind you to teach your children. Then Joshua dies, the elders that were with him die, and you know what we see? Then we see the next generation who serve Baal. It only takes one generation to lose a culture.